Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Smurf! Good luck.
So this power-up I just got, it's gonna be the most important thing for the entire run. We're gonna wanna hold on to it for the entire run. It's gonna be hard, but there are backups, but it's the most important thing for this speedrun to go well. So this has 8 stages divided in 2 sections. That was the first section of the first stage. So I use a lot of visual cues for this game. It doesn't have a lot of RNG, but it does require perfect timing for most things to work. So now we're gonna for the first boss fight. Okay, nice. The deal about the health upgrade is you're not supposed to be hit, so health wouldn't matter. Like this friend just hit me, but it's fine because there is a backup power up in the second act. And I'm not gonna need it necessarily for this act. Now this is one of the easiest in the run, because you don't have to fire a single shuriken to throw. I'm sorry, not fire. The only one I'm gonna have to use is basically to pick up the power-up over here. So it's just about holding right and timing your jumps right. So now this boss fight can get messy. Fortunately it didn't. So the reason I'm jumping between every time I throw a shuriken is because while you're in the air, he doesn't stop to throw, but if you throw a shuriken while you're just walking, he will stop. So that ensures I'm doing the fastest I can. Next stage is one of the most dangerous ones to lose your power-up in. Okay, fortunately it went perfectly. Especially because of this boss fight, and you'll now see why. Without the power-up I can't do this. So this game had a lot of copyright issues, and you can see from the characters we're about to see right now. That's Rambo, by the way. The guy with the flamethrower. So this is the first stage where we're going to use one of our special power-ups. I believe this one is called Fushin, which allows us to jump a lot higher. So I'm gonna have to wait for another cycle of that. Usually you want to get the very first cycle, but unfortunately that did not happen. Now for this boss fight, we're gonna fight our friend the Terminator. There is a version of this game that changes all of these characters to very different versions. Now this is one of the hardest stages for me, because you have to time everything perfectly, because there's those red cars showing up, and you want to keep the pace. Okay, everything going okay so far. So this final jump, okay, stage went smooth. This is also one of the hardest boss fights. Okay, fortunately I did it okay. So we can walk under this truck just for funs. The cars are set on a timer. This is one of the best tracks of this game for me. We're gonna damage boost off that guy. So this next stage is one of the most dangerous ones. I'm gonna have to dodge a lot of things. Those red things. There are specific spots on the ground where I'm gonna be jumping, because that's when they're gonna show up. And this stage does not have any backup power-ups, so I'm gonna have to dodge them all perfectly. But the problem is, enemies are gonna start showing up, so I'm gonna have to shoot them at the same time I dodge it. Okay, we're done with the red things for now. Now we have to maintain until the end this power up for the boss, which is also going to be a funny boss. We're gonna fight two very funny bosses. Spider-Man and Batman. Now, this stage has one of the hardest, if not the hardest, jump in the entire run. Okay, that wasn't the jump I meant. Unfortunately, I took a hit, an unintentional hit there. Okay, it happened once again. That's one of the problems with losing the power-up. You can't kill certain enemies in one hit, and those flamethrower guys are one of them. Okay, let's be more careful, because I'm used to having the power-up, and I totally forgot that I would, even though I just mentioned it, I forgot that I could not kill him in one hit. This is gonna be an interesting stage. So for the sake of not losing the stage again, I'm gonna use the Fushin power-up to make that big jump that I was talking about. And I still failed it, which is quite impressive. So I'm gonna take this extra shuriken. Let's try and not. Okay, I'm really sorry about this, guys. I know this music is very good, but let's just hope I don't lose all of my lives here. Okay. I usually do not have this problem. And the sake of not taking too long with this, I hope you guys don't mind that I take a very quick save state to the next stage, or else we're gonna be here forever. I'm really sorry. Okay, it's the next one. The end of the stage is basically after that jump, so not missing out much. It was a mental block, basically. I was mentally blocked. So now we're gonna fight another funny person. Not a person. This is Godzilla, by the way. Okay, so fortunately we kept the power up for the entirety of the stage. Now the final stage of the labyrinth can be difficult if you don't know the path. If you're playing this casually, it can take forever because you don't know where to go. But if you know where to go, it's one of the fastest in the run. When I was a kid, I used to be lost here forever, I'll be honest. Now these guys can give you, it's one of the few parts that has RNG, but it's okay, because there's a backup here right before the final boss. Now this is the only fight where you use this power-up. It's a shield. There is a shieldless kill, but let's just say it's not for this run. So the reason I'm shooting the thing on the wall is to save her, and time's gonna come up when the lock breaks. Now,
Yeah, nice run.
thank you, thank you.
We appreciate you submitting for the marathon.
Thanks, I'm glad I could help. And I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
Up next, we got Quickie World, which is a Super Mario World run hack. It's gonna be pretty high.
Trident tail. It was just in the relay earlier. Thank you very much for your runs today, Mr. Popo.
Thank you. And thank
Appreciate
you
you submitting.
for having me here. Thank you.